Sharon had gotten on her swimming suit and kissed me goodbye and went for a walk on the beach. And I was sitting in my office looking out over the Gulf of Mexico, and I saw a dolphin swimming her way. And so I sent her a text message to alert her to look up, because you can't hear them, they just come swimming by. And I didn't hear anything back from her. And a little time went by and I saw another one swimming her way. So I picked up the phone and called. And the ER doctor answered the phone. She had been taken by ambulance to the emergency room because she had had a stroke. In ICU, the cardiologist made a comment about this being a life-changing event, and I didn't know how much that would be true. Since then, she has been in occupational therapy or speech therapy. Initially, it was every day for about a half a year, and then went down to 3 times a week for speech therapy after she had cleared occupational therapy, and has been doing that now for 2.5 years. But I guess what I've learned is that when they say there's a risk of stroke, that's real. And that stroke can change your life. Anybody who has AFib needs to take that very seriously. It's just not an abstract thing. It can happen, it can kill you with a stroke, and it can impact you for the rest of your life. So make sure that you get good medical advice. In the 2.5 years since the stroke, she has improved dramatically. She went from the point where she couldn't utter a sound to being able to make sounds and sound letters and words. And now often she can string together words to make a sentence. Interestingly, often it's the little words that she can't get.
Yeah.
She is just as bright as she ever has been. She just can't get things expressed.
Yes.
She amazes me. She has a perpetual calendar in her head. She knows everything going on, but she just does not have the stamina anywhere what she used to have. The emotions are difficult. I was really down for a period of time. My world had changed, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I didn't know how much she would be able to recover. And fortunately, we have a wonderful family, and our kids were instrumental in getting us through. I guess my advice to the caregivers is to recognize how much it affects you. Because I was focused on Sharon and didn't realize that I was falling apart. Because every moment of my life was focused on her and her recovery. It's easy for people to withdraw, to shut down, be quiet, not go out of the house, and that is not a good thing. So if you're taking care of somebody, encourage them to get out, be in the world, continue to be involved as much as you can, and then a little bit more. Because by doing that, your life is much more normal and recovery is better. When she was discharged from the hospital, she and I and our kids walked out on the beach where she had the stroke. And I thought that was important to have a moment there when she would be back there and kind of realize that it's okay, that she didn't have to be afraid of going back to that spot.